Well, hello and welcome to the video tutorial on the SMTP setting. What this does is that it connects up your own email client to the platform. So when you are sending requests for video testimonials or story videos or sending video email, it's actually going to go through and flow through your own email client. It's a really cool tool to connect up your email client, so that way everything that flows out of the platform comes through your email client. So if you have not set this up, you're actually going to be using our email sending service, right? And we have really great deliverability, but when you send the request out, right, behind the email that goes out itself, if you click the who is it from, you're going to see our platform's email, right? We kind of mask it over with your first name or last name or the name of your organization, depending what you have in your edit profile. And it will still go through, right? On occasion, though, it may or may not, depending on the person you're sending a request to. They may have higher security settings in their email, right? Email is awesome, but it's not guaranteed, right? So connecting up your SMTP settings, your own email client, is definitely literally the best thing you can do, right? Is have this go through your own email client. So over here, you're going to see that this is going to be blanks, right? So the email username, this is going to be the email address you use to log into your email client, right? So when you're logging into Gmail or Outlook or whatever, right? If you're logging in externally and not via Mac Mail or Apple Mail, I should say, or what have you, whatever email you use to log in, this is the email you want to put here, right? And then same thing, the password you use to log in to check your email, you want to input that here. Next thing you're going to see is the server port number, right? And the server name. So the easiest and best way to get this information and the SMTP security type, it's very simple. What you want to do is you want to open up a new tab and Google search the name of your email client and then SMTP server settings. All email clients have their SMTP settings public, and they're going to give you the server port, server name, and the SMTP type of security you need to input here. So if you just follow their steps there, you're going to get the exact information you're going to need, right? Gmail, on the other hand, is a little bit different, and there is a separate video tutorial on how to connect up your Gmail SMTP settings. There's an extra few steps you need to do, but a majority of email clients are actually extremely simple. So again, you want to Google search the name of your email client, right? And then SMTP server settings. And you click on that, you're going to get these three pieces of information here, right? Because you need these, right? You have this. You have your own, you know your email username, you know your email user login, right? So you pop those in there, and then you pop the information in there. Then down here below is the from name, right? So you can literally change this to whatever you want, but typically most people just pop in their first name and last name here, right? Super simple, right? And then down here is the from email and the reply to address, right? Typically this and these two here are exactly the same. You can have the from email literally be from whatever you want, but or the reply email address also to go to reply back to whatever email client you want to. But ideally, this and these two are going to be exactly the same. And once you have these in, what you're going to do before turning them on or clicking save is you actually want to click test as test settings. You'll click test settings, and you're either going to get an error note or you're going to get a successfully tested or successfully connected, I should say. And if you get an error, right, if it's successfully connected, right, you're going to click turn on, and then you're going to click save, right, because you successfully connected. You don't want to save a bad one, right? So before you click turn on and before you click save, make sure you click test settings, right? And for some crazy reason, if you do get an error, there's a few things to check, right? Down here, it doesn't matter, but over here, these 5 fields here are the ones you want to check. So when you Google searched your SMTP settings and the name of your email client, and you got your server port, your server name, and your type of security, double check your server name, make sure there's no spaces, or make sure you got it input correctly, right? And typically it's going to be one of these three things. It's going to be your server port and the type of security. So you want to make sure that whatever your email client tells you are these two settings, just double check them, right? A lot of people get this mixed up with TSL, right? Or the SSL. They'll get these server port numbers mixed up. So make sure these are exactly the same. And then finally, if these are exactly the same, you want to check your password, right? Typically, people think they know their password. If for some crazy reason, just double check your password. What you want to do to really double check it is actually just open up a new tab and then go over and actually log into your email client to make sure you are indeed, in fact, entering in the correct email login and password. But those are typically the errors that happen when connecting up SMTP settings. So I'm going to say super easy, right? Barely an inconvenience, right? But now that maybe that you've seen this tutorial video, it honestly, in fact, is a really easy thing to do. So, and again, if you're a Gmail user, if you're connecting up Gmail, we have a help button here, right, to follow the steps. And we're also, we have a video tutorial specifically on Gmail because Gmail is a little bit unique. So make sure you watch the one if you're connecting Gmail. Pretty much every other email client, you want to watch this video. It's pretty simple. So if you have not watched the video tutorial on any of these tools, right, the send a video email to collect a video testimonial, right, and everything in between, you definitely want to watch those videos. And again, whichever one you choose, guess what? I'm going to be over there showing you the way and how to leverage video marketing for your organization, for your business. Thank you so much for watching this video.